And we are live. And just wait for people to gather. Um, there was one comment in here before I ever got over here to get started, which I thought was nice. So, who do I have with me today? I don't know. Pretty soon we'll get a raid from Granny D, I hope. Because she goes 5 to 6, and it's right now 6 o'clock. So, how is everybody? All the standard icebreaker questions. What's on your hook? What's in your cup? What's for dinner? Hey, Lori Hobson. Oh, hey, Dana. Hey, Leela. Hey, Jackie. So we're all still gathering here. What's on your hook? What's in your cup? All the standard icebreaker questions. Hey, Frenchie. You're starving the book with, uh, starving, looking for nibbles. Oh. Bears Crochet Critters. Hello. Hey, Samantha. Hey, Amanda. So I'm just working on the same baby blanket I was working on before. Hey, Diamond Ring Girl. Hey, Mobs. So, hey, Melanie. Hey, Carol's Cozy Crochet. Oh, Melanie, I wish it was mine. This is a fake background. Hey, Diane. Um, but I like to use it. Hey, Zola. I need new glasses. I mean, just last spring, I went to the optometrist, and at that time, he told me I didn't need new glasses, but maybe I do. Hey, Maribel. Hey, Nana. I feel 1,000% better. I went and bought yarn today. Oh my goodness. I'll show you what I bought a little bit later. But oh, hey, Granny D. Hey, Jennifer. And so, at the Lion Brand site, they had a whole bunch of stuff that was on sale at amazing discounts, but they didn't have the one thing that I really, really wanted. Hey, Fiber Fox. They didn't have the exact color that I wanted. And so if I had bought it from the Lion Brand website at full price, it would have been like 14 bucks. So I went to Michael's today, and with the app or the membership or something, I got a little bit of a discount when I was there. So let me show you what I got at Michael's. They had this Baby Delight on clearance, and I haven't seen it before, but I love the colors. Um, so I got the sale price was like $5, and then I got an additional discount off of that, and I got two skeins of this. And then I needed one more skein of Pound of Love in this color. So I got pretty decent discounts on that. Hey Sharon. Hey Amy Long. And let's see. Oh, hey Ola Joe. Glad to see you here. Hey Shatika. Hey Katrina. So I also went to Hobby Lobby. Well, I hadn't seen this before, but it's like white with these pink speckles. And I love this yarn. And I got two of these. And then I wanted some Christmas yarn, so I got one of these. This is the Crafter's Secret Big Idea skein. So, and at my Hobby Lobby, this week is the week when they have all the yarns at 30% off. So, I didn't wind up buying a lot of yarn today, but I don't need a lot of yarn. I mean, if I showed my real background, you'd see a bunch of yarn behind me, but it's all in disarray. So I was saying that I'm making baby blankets and throws that some friends who go to different sales are going to sell for me. Oh, you know, that one that's the white with the pink. The color, I love this yarn. The colorway is Crushed Raspberry. Says there's a free pattern included. Bet you dollars to donuts it's a knitting pattern. So I was saying, hey Lorna. Oh, hey Andrea. I'm making baby blankets and throws right now. Um, and oh, Bear, we don't care about typos, believe you me. I've made enough. I used to type for a living, and I've made enough typos in my life for all of us. Granny D says creative busy hands often have cluttered backgrounds. Yeah. Yarn Barf, I am feeling so much better. I just can't tell you. Um, I'm getting lots of sleep. Um, which I think is helping a lot. And it's just it's like night and day, the difference. I'm just now posting the link if anybody wants to come up. But anyway, yeah, I got a little bit of yarn today that I'm going to use for throws and baby blankets and fun stuff like that. Oh, hey, Tank. Or no, that's not Tank. That's I bring it every day. Hey, Crystalline. Anyway, so tell me what y'all are working on. I did get some great yarn today. I'm pleased with it. And between the two purchases, I think I wound up spending less than 30 bucks. Hey, Angela. Oh, you missed the yarn? I was showing it just a few minutes ago. I mean, this is something I'm excited about. It's from Hobby Lobby. It's their I love their yarn. It's white with these pink speckles in it, and the colorway is crushed raspberry. And I also got some Christmas yarn. This is their Crafter's Secret Big Idea skein, which is 605 yards. Wow. And it's a 4-weight. Let's see, how many yards is in this? This only has 252 yards in it, and it is also is a 4-weight. Oh, hey, Tank. And also I went to Michael's and I got this. This was on clearance. It was the clearance price was like $5, and I got 2 of these skeins. This is a 3-weight, and trying to see how many yards it has. 557 yards each, and I got 2 of these. So this will make some nice baby blankets. And I also got a skein of Pound of Love in the pastel blue shade. Is Kelly in here? So, okay. Have fun, Yarn Barf, with your chickens. Well, usually what I'll do for a baby blanket is do the which way fillet, and that's just a double crochet with strategically placed um, uh, chain one, skip one. Tank, don't say you're sleepy. You'll make me sleepy. Huh. Thunderstorm this afternoon? I heard some rumbling, but I also had a really nice nap, so I don't think we had a thunderstorm. I don't know. Now, my sister was when she came back, or yeah, she came back in the house. She was saying it looked like rain was coming our way. So I don't know. I don't know. Oh, Leela, the which way fillet blanket is so easy once you get going. It's like really, really easy. Andrea, do let me know next time you're working down by me. I have a Diet Coke right here. That's full of caffeine. Maybe that'll wake me up a little bit. Mm. We'll have to do lunch on Friday then. Hey, Grammy Colleen. Oh, yeah, that would be great.
Hi, David.
Hey, oh, darn it. I forgot to put my earbuds back in. Ah!
It's okay. I have to turn down my phone because you're playing. And
Okay,
so I
now, okay. So, we're all set. So, welcome up.
hello. How are you? I know you've been
I'm pretty.
doing.
Sorry?
I said I know you've had a few weeks where you haven't been doing too well.
Yeah, actually, it was about a month.
Hi, Grammy Square. Hi, Grammy Colleen. They're getting me in the chat. So, uh-oh. I think I lost my hook. Good thing I have extras. Oh well.
I have so many hooks here. I just don't need any more.
David, I think I might have one extra.
Yeah, I've got like 3 mugs full of hooks over here.
Yeah, these are. And the really bad thing is, most of them are. It's color coded. I just need to find the bottom.
Yeah.
My least favorite color is the hook that I'm working with. I dislike pink. Very, very much so. But it is what the Karen anniversary cake calls for.
Oh.
Yeah.
I like that.
This is called Nautilus, I believe. I cannot pull the cake out of the bag because these things are humongous. They are like this big around.
Uh-huh.
And it's over 1,000 yards of number 6.
Number 6.
Yeah.
Yeah. I thought about getting
No, nebulas. But yeah.
Sorry?
Nebulas is
Oh, that's the colorway?
Yeah.
I like it. I thought about getting some anniversary cakes just to do a large scale blanket type project.
Mm-hmm.
Because it is a 5 or a 6, and I could use a larger hook and larger
Give me just
stitches.
I'll pull it back up for you.
Oh, I see.
Yeah.
Yeah. But, I'm not hurting for yarn.
Oh no, new one.
So I went today specifically looking for Christmas yarn.
Mm-hmm.
And I got that at Hobby Lobby. And then I found a few other things. And I also went looking specifically for an additional skein of Pound of Love in that one color that I needed.
What color was that?
That was a pastel blue.
Yeah. See, I can't find Pound of Love pastel blues unless I go online. But I buy the Mary Maxim 1 pound for like I think it's like $6 now. And
really?
Yeah.
For Pound of Love.
It's not Pound of Love, it's their mill ends.
Oh, okay.
And one time I got in 4 single balls of baby blue.
Oh,
So,
okay.
and I have some 50-gram balls out there about like that of baby blue. And the 50-gram balls are 3 weight. Hi, Kelly. Kelly I bring it every day. And she does a lot of small videos at flea markets and lives and stuff like that. And she's a really good person.
Cool.
Yeah.
Well, yes. Let's see. Maribel Young is in the garden planting more flowers.
Mm.
Hey, Melanie. My sister put out some vegetables, and they seem to be taking hold very well.
I would love to have a small veggie patch, but my boyfriend, which is, I live with now, he's got a lot of ants in his yard. So I would not be able to, because if I planted it,
Oh.
they would eat it. And it's like, no, they're for humans to eat, not ants.
Well, actually, there's, I believe, I know with tomato plants, if you put marigolds beside them, it's supposed to keep a lot of the bugs away. I
Mm-hmm.
don't really know why, but it seems to be working with these that my sister has.
Yeah.
So we'll have some fresh tomatoes later in the season. We might have some cucumbers.
I think marigolds are slightly poisonous, and it's nothing for that would concern us. It's like for our bodies, it would be minute, but you wouldn't want to let a child get a hold of it, because I have seen kids go to hospitals sick because they ate the flowers, and it was golds, chrysanthemums, stuff like that.
Oh, wow. I didn't know that.
Yeah, so that might be why the ants don't want it.
Grammy Colleen says that mint helps keep the ants away. But with mint, once you plant it, it like spreads over everywhere.
I wouldn't mind that. I could use it in my tea, because during the winter I've got bronchitis that comes back, and that will grab that, dry it, and use it for tea instead of paying $3 for a box of 20. Yeah.
Hmm. Andrea suggests putting grits on an anthill.
That's what I've heard is you put them on there and they eat them and go boom.
Hmm. I didn't know that.
I that
Now, I wish. See, I've got a brown thumb. I'm no good with plants.
Mine is black.
But
I would hand him the seeds and say, "Here, go," and I get out there and water them when they need to be, and that would be it.
I would love to have maybe even an indoor herb garden,
Yeah.
because we have a bay window in the other room
Hi,
that would be
Lori.
perfect for it.
Ooh, grits and cornstarch. I'll add that to
Hmm.
my Walmart list, because I start my Walmart list a week and a half before I go buy it.
We just keep a running list of groceries, and then um, we go. I mean, today we made a short stop at the grocery store because I wanted some fresh dill and we
Mm,
needed some more milk. But we keep a running list, and then when it's time to go, we go, and we've got a long list.
yeah, and there goes about $300-400.
Mm.
Yeah.
Oh, look, Jennifer's here and Isla is
Hi.
here.
Grits and cornstarch. That one I will try,
Hmm.
because I've just heard of the grits a couple of days ago. I've never heard of cornstarch.
I've never heard of using either.
So No, the Hank was getting on to me about her being sleepy is I take a nap around 2:33 in the afternoon, and there were a couple of people going live that I normally would go into, but no. So now that I'm up, it's her turn to be tired.
Yeah.
And there's Jennifer saying hi to everybody.
Oh, by the way, I have to thank everybody. I've been bemoaning the fact that my number of subscribers had gone way down while I've been sick, but they're back up where they were before now.
Yeah, some of them you might have had YouTube bots leave that were there, and since you were inactive because you were sick, YouTube pulled their bots. But now that you're starting to get back, they came back. A couple of the bots came back, and you've got more people because I know Cuppy's Crochet. She is an extreme fan of yours, and
yeah, she's
but she's
she's
also
funny too.
she is a sweetheart. I talked to her, Tank, and Kelly from I Bring It. I talked to them offline. And Mob's Yarnery, if she's still in here, it's Mob's Yarnery and Cooking. I talked to them off YouTube. They're like, "Oh, do you know David?" I'm like, "Which David?" I know about 3 of them. Well, he's the guy on YouTube. I'm like, yeah, probably. Which one? And they said, David Browning. I'm like, oh, yeah, he's a sweetheart. And they're like, do you know him? Yeah. I said, I lurk in his rooms. I don't always talk because since I moved down here. Uh-oh, Dana.
Hey, Dana.
Yeah.
I think she's been in here the whole time.
Yeah, I was watching another one, Big Crafter podcast. I was the only one that watched her live. And so I was over there watching her while you came live because I know you appreciate everybody that comes here, but she only had one person. So yeah, and that was me. So I'm like, yeah, I'll stick here. And but yeah, I talked to them offline. They're trying to get me to bring content in, and I'm like, what am I going to do? I mean, you've got you and Dana and D. Y'all guys are all magnificent podcasters, designers, creators, content makers. There's tutorials out there left, right, and sideways for the stitches for like the granny squares and stuff like that. What am I going to do? I've found what I like, which is what you guys put out. Hey, Lorna.
Just give a few things a try. Hey, Lucy. Glad to see you in here.
Yeah, but
so
also right now this is the only camera I have. So
yeah.
I don't even have a tripod for my phone, so that would kind of be.
I've got one somewhere. I'm not quite sure where. But just I mean, if you want to, nobody says you have to.
I mean, I'm not sure because, like I said, I'm not sure what I could bring to our community. And I mean, Grammy, I know just in every video of what's going on, like Kelly Soon, because she goes out to flea markets quite a lot, and she's showing what's at the locals. She went to a fiber festival the other day, and they had wool from just sheared off the sheep or the alpaca or whatever to already spun, ready to go. And it was beautiful. But
So, it's if you want to give it a try, just go for it. I mean, try doing a brief live if you want to, or just doing. I'm getting my yarn tangled up with my
Ooh.
cord here.
Headphones.
There we go.
Yeah.
Or not. Nobody says you have to do it.
Yeah. I'm dealing with a bunch of drama mamas from a different community. That one of them is a drama mama troublemaker who starts the trouble. So once I
And
can get
then
that.
blames others for it, right?
Yeah, and he actually, I'm going to show the back of my phone, but considering the screen, he had his phone up like this right here, showing an email I had sent to somebody else that had my email address, my YouTube address, and everything on it. And he basically told that community, yeah, if you hear from her, make sure and shut her down, to dislike her, report her, everything. And it's like,
Sounds like time to leave that community.
well, I was never a part of his community, a part of him anyway. But some of the others in that community rallied around me to like, no, you stay here, you talk to us, come in chats and stuff, and if he starts stuff, we'll shut him down. But I just had to step away from one channel that I did support. I had to step away from him. And
yeah, there's one particular channel. I don't go to her lives anymore because there was a somebody in that live that was a little bit argumentative.
yeah. Hi, Melanie. Bye, Melanie.
Oh, Melanie's leaving.
Yes.
I'm glad you were here.
Yep. But okay, I missed something apparently.
Andrea says we need to crochet them a straitjacket.
As much yarn as I have, I don't have enough for that. Compared to David, I'm a very big girl. Okay, this person makes me look skinnier than David, and that is because when he sets up, it's here, and he's got bigger boobies than I do. So, yeah, I don't have enough yarn.
Well, there it is.
Yeah.
Now, I used to be very, very, very heavy myself. Did I say hi to Claptrap? I don't remember whether I did. And it was.
I'm 6'1", and the last time I weighed myself was around 330.
I lost about 30 pounds being sick.
You can't afford to lose it.
Oh, believe you me, I can. I mean, you're just seeing my face and my shoulders, but I still have, well, let's just call it the body of someone who used to be very, very, very heavy.
You're hippie.
Yeah. Yeah. Okay. So anyway, but today I'm wearing my skinniest jeans.
whammy square, don't tempt me. But
we could all contribute like granny squares, and then someone could piece them together. That would be funny.
yeah, but see, the good thing is I have to go halfway across the country because he's in one of the northern states. So, no, I'm considering I'm in Texas. Ah, let him go up there, spread his lies, do whatever he's going to do, and I'll sit here and wait for the truth to come out.
You can only do what you can do. Yarn barf, no, I did not have that. I was like, there's a one of my medications I was not taking, and so my blood chemistry got all out of whack, and so I wound up in the hospital, basically delusional. But then they got me straightened out with the medications, and it didn't take very long to get better that way.
I'm glad that you were able to figure out what it was and that there is a solution to it instead of it being something that you cannot control or fix with medication. Mm-hmm.
Yeah, yeah, and actually, it's a nasty liquid, but I find that if I dilute it in a whole glass of water or a whole glass of iced tea, it's I can't tell it's there.
Yeah, what I've done with those is I've just gone ahead and shot it like it's alcohol, pop a shot, and right beside me I have a glass of strong flavored tea or soda or something, and I will gargle it like you do when you brush your teeth, and swallow half of that and then spit it out. The reason you swallow half of it is because what you're gargling, you want to get that down too, because that is still some of the medication. And then I would do it, gargle again with straight water, and just get rid of that and go about my day. Yeah.
Yeah, I wound up taking an ambulance ride, and I remember in the ambulance, the guy asked, referring to my sister, "Is that your wife?" And at the time, I couldn't piece together the words to say, "No, it's my sister." So, and then while I spent 4 days in the ER waiting for a room to come available, and it was like no windows. I had no idea what was going on. They were telling my sister to stay away because they couldn't have a bunch of visitors in the ER. And so,
yeah, 1 second.
And also, I was having all these. Sorry?
I said my son is walking through.
Oh, so okay. Yeah.
I have to.
I was also, yeah, having all of these really weird paranoid fantasies while I was there, because I was delusional.
Yeah.
It was very strange, but then.
Hi, Chris. YTFP Chris just showed up.
Yay, Chris.
Yeah. Sorry, it seems like whenever I'm in a live, he's there or he's coming in. So yeah, I've seen people that are delusional because I one of the neighborhoods I lived in Oklahoma was not the best, to put it mildly. We had a lot of the addicts and alcoholics. I had a guy, I have no clue what he was on. My youngest is 18 now. He was about 4. I told my mother, I said, get them in the back room and said, watch that window. Guy come knocking on my door, banging, screaming, hollering, hi, Jesus is coming. What? And he was, there's the blood and everything. I'm like, I'm calling the cops, and they can hear him clearly. The front door, which was metal. And when they came up, he was gone over to the side of my yard and laid on my fence and started rolling on it. Then he went back to the front of my house, but down the street, got in a truck with a trailer on it and hauled out. And the cop pulled in. She said, where's he at? I said, he almost hit you. Go get him. Sorry about that. But yeah, I've seen weird, delusional. Luckily, you were in a controlled environment where they could attend to you real quick and get you out of that state.
Yeah. Well, I'm glad it's over.
Yeah, so am I. I'm glad to see you back. Rest is wonderful because it'll help your body adjust more to what you're having to take. So that's a good thing.
And I didn't realize it. I did have a fall, about a month ago, where I twisted my back. But I didn't realize it until maybe it was the day I was released from the hospital, that just lying in that bed, in the hospital bed for like 4 days, the soreness was gone from my back.
Mm-hmm. Very true, Grammy. So whatever you did to your back, by the way you were laying in that bed, it went from to where it needed to be. Mm-hmm. So that was a good thing.
Yep. And when I first got home, yeah, Andrea, I think it did. When I first got home, I was having a little bit of trouble just sitting up from a lying down position. But that's all better now too.
Good.
But I'm still napping a lot. And in fact, I spent several days, the whole day, in bed pretty much. And I know that drives my sister crazy.
Sorry, that's my son. What? Come here, baby. Come on. See if I can get my puppy in here.
Oh. I love puppies.
Bring her up here for a second. See if she'll come. She's either going to come to me or she's going to go straight to bed, which is on the other side. Bring me the puppy since you had to pick her up. She's getting a bath later. Oh, yeah.
Oh, she's cute. How old is she?
We think she's about 11. We know she's part Chihuahua, and we think because of her grin, she's part Corgi.
Oh, I can see that.
We've had her roughly 8 years now. And what happened is about 8 years ago, we were in one house in Oklahoma, and we were leaving it. We left in March, but in December, hi babies, somebody kicked her out. and just kicked her to the curb. Mom started her, and we started pet. I love it. She was house trained, kid friendly, and fixed. Those three things are, yeah, she can come to the new house with us. And yeah, that's my girls. And her name is Scout because my daughter was reading I forgot the book now.
To Kill a Mockingbird.
Yes, To Kill a Mockingbird in English class. And so she came with us. They took her to the vet the first day after we moved. And they said she's about 3. You want to go to bed? Okay. Okay. There you go. Go bed. Yep. She's so they said she's about 3. So we're gonna take her as she was 3, and so now we put her. We've had her 8 years, so it's 11. She's gotten a little wider around the muzzle, but she's happy, responsive dog.
Excellent. Excellent. So, yeah, the one that we adopted last year, he was about, I can't remember. I think he was 11. Hey, Wally.
Hey.
Hello.
But I think we'd only had him for like 6 or 9 months when we had to let him go.
Yeah, if we let her go now, she would be considered elder adoption, and yeah, that ain't going to happen. So
That's not what I meant by let her go.
oh, they returned the adoption, or you had to, she had to medically go.
Yeah, medically.
Yeah, that's where she would be at right now. If anything happened to us, she would not. She would be out of it. She would be bad. The bad thing is she likes my boyfriend better than she likes me.
Yeah.
But the boyfriend's not home, so I get to play.
Wally, what happened to you?
It may be the area she's in. I don't know where she's at exactly.
Neither do I really.
I know a couple other channels that have had action with her, but I don't know, what state she's in.
Oh,
I'm back, y'all.
Okay.
It's just me. I'm just taking out my trash can because tomorrow it's up today.
I have to do some trash as soon as we're done here because it's that day. I have to take everything to the curb.
I'm doing it today. And then I'm going to go back on the push and crochet my baby blanket I'm selling. I already made one for myself, so I'm going to sell the other one.
Okay. Cool. This is just I don't know who's going to get it, but it's still, I'm going to get it done. And this is going to be that one cake. I have 2 cakes out there of the anniversary that are in the multicolored purples. That's all it is. It's purple.
Oh, fun.
That's you, Crystal.
That one's mine. When I make that one, it's mine.
What you been up to, girl? I haven't seen you in a while. I haven't seen none of y'all in a while.
I've been floating around YouTube streets, catching me here, there, and everywhere.
I haven't seen y'all in a while.
I wasn't in any lives today. I went to sleep around 2 and dealt with the other normal stuff this morning.
I
was sick for a while, but now I'm back to my regular schedule.
What was wrong with you, Dave? What you end up having?
Oh, it was basically the big problem was just not getting my medications right. But once they got the medications balanced, I was all better. So they just had to fix that.
I'll call you. I'll be back in a minute.
I have to frog a round.
Oh no.
I found where my yarn had split, and the way this yarn is, it's three thick plies.
Hold on 1 second.
Somehow I only crocheted one ply, so
Ooh.
I have to crochet all 4 sides.
So when you make a blanket out of the anniversary cake, how large does it wind up?
I don't know. That this is the first time I'm working with the anniversary cake, and I only have the 3 cakes total, and they are 1,061 yards. What I'm doing right now is the pattern is by It's All in a Nutshell. Is called Joy's Journey. And I always have my measuring tape because I make headbands with the twist in the front, and I work off measurements.
So we lost Wally again.
Yeah. And right now I'm about, let's see if I'm right. I'm about 24.5 inches wide, and I'm taking off at least 1/2 inch of that. So, but what I like is when it's this kind of, I call it mulberry. I don't know the red here. I call it mulberry. When it shifts into the blue, it's it's purple, and I have the purple somewhere. And my purple is showing up blue on yours. So, but yeah.
That looks like a plain old solid granny to me.
Yeah, it is. That's what it's going to be. It's just a big solid granny square. And then the other one, the purple ones, when I do them, will be a solid granny rectangle. These are my go-to patterns because the granny square and the granny rectangle, I can sit there with double crochet and just get them done in a couple of, in a month. I can have a twin size blanket.
Cool. I was thinking about making.
Hey, give me just a second, please.
Okay.
The boyfriend's home, so.
Okay. I was thinking about making some
It's David Browning.
Finding the smallest pillowcase I could find.
Another yarny guy.
To use for a lining, and then making like mesh market bags.
Mm-hmm.
But I don't think I've ever made one of those before. It would be easy to do, but
it's almost getting froggy.
Yes, I'm frogging my deal. Mater's Workshop.
Hello.
That's my boyfriend. Yep. Michael, this is David Brownlee.
Hi, how you doing?
I'm good. How about you?
Just got off work and got home.
Yeah. That sounds good to me.
Hot, and I'm thirsty.
Go make your Gatorade. You need that more than the coffee.
Yeah, I know. Well, there's not much coffee.
Yeah, I know. Yeah, he works in a very hot environment all day.
We do spray painting on different types of fasteners, screws, nuts, bolts, rivets, washers, whatever the customer wants painted, whatever color. And I tell everybody, I said, those little screws that hold your light switch and outlet covers on? We paint those.
Ah.
And right now, we've been averaging around 2.5 million of those a week. And the customer is up to where they're needing 3.5 million a week.
Wow.
Yeah. And we got a shipment coming in sometime this week, and then about 2 weeks later, we got another shipment coming in.
Yeah. And those things are that tall and about yay big around.
Well, we got 3 different sizes of them.
Yeah, but the itty bitty ones.
Yeah.
Go,
But it's
go get your Gatorade, baby,
I am.
because I know you need that more than anything.
we got a little bit here.
So Claptrap has a question. The best way of estimating the yardage of a 50-gram skein of DK.
Does it have meters on it? Because not that one.
Oh, hey, Lori. Glad to see you.
Okay.
Um,
Because this is paint box. This is one of my better. This is my go-to cotton, but it is a DK weight. If on the back of it or somewhere on there, it says it is a 50-gram scheme and it has 125 meters. If you can go in, you just Google 125 meter 2 yards. It'll do that.
Yeah.
Otherwise,
I think she's saying that the label doesn't have any kind of yards or meters at all. Yeah, no length on the label. So I think that you might take Crystalline's estimate of what was it, 125 meters?
yeah, this is 125 meters, so it actually has the yardage on it. 137 yards. Is it Claptrap? Is it cotton or acrylic?
She says acrylic.
Acrylic. Okay. This is cotton, so it's tighter spun and heavier weight. Give me one second.
See this.
Well, I have to drop my camera because I've got some yarn over on the other side, and I'm not gonna stand up and show my bum.
Okay. What I got today in a DK acrylic was 200 grams. And that works out to 557 yards. So if you want to use that for a basis, you can just divide 557 by 4.
Yeah, I've got 100-gram acrylic, and it's 210 meters. So, and it's that's a 4 weights. Okay. Because I got a please. I think I may have one. Picasso by Ice Brand.
Mm-hmm.
Now it's 8. So, but it has 115 meters. No, it's weight, but 50 grams, 115 meters. And I promise you, this is not a 4. This is a 3.
Okay.
Yes.
So
Kitten
bye,
got
Olga
her
Joe. I'm glad you were here.
Her.
Oh, her?
That is.
Oh, that's why she's not a happy camper.
Yeah. So I think that you can probably estimate
I know.
125 to 135.
I know, but not in here. Well, while I'm on the live.
So what are you making with that DK yarn, Claptrap?
Yeah.
Hey, Janet.
Hi, Janet. Yeah. I have no idea what I'm making with this yet, so it's sitting over there in the box, and I'm just because it's so soft. Picasso is. Oof. Okay, Tank's saying it's about 139 yards.
Yeah, I think you can probably estimate about that much.
Yeah. Bye, Lucy.
This is the baby blanket that I'm working on right now.
Oh, that's
This is
pretty.
with Lion Brand Feels Like Butter.
Kitty Cat's happy because we confirmed it is a female. We thought it was a boy. She got her first vaccination today, and she's just not a happy kitty. So, and after getting shots, she does not want to be handled.
Okay, Lucy is leaving us too. Bye, Lucy.
And I just covered my. So I didn't even have time because I just covered it up. But yeah, he's home early today because normally he won't get home till about 6:30. But he will be doing his live stream at 7:00 Central. So
Andrea says, "Don't you love it when the yarn and the hook laugh at you?"
Yes, I have some yarn that I'm not fond of yellow, but this is a bright cherry color, and it's actually by Paintbox. It's their can't remember if it's Aaron or Chunky, but it's daffodil yellow. And if it does what I want to do, it will become part of a sweater because I have 10 or 20 other skeins. Because when I order from Lovecrafts to get Paintbox, I order by pack, which is 10 skeins. Because one pack is beyond more than enough to make me a top. And I can wear a men's 2X, but sweatshirt wise, I want a men's 5 because I want the room to be able to do this with. And I have to make him his first. So
I love to make sweaters. I have 2 in the works. But I'm also working on this baby blanket, and then I've got another one that I'm going to work on. More of a full-size throw, and then I want to do more baby blankets.
Yeah. This one is going to be just basically for anybody at the house who gets cold. Here, have a blanket. The purples are going to be mine. And I have 2 double-stranded worsted weight blankets I'm working on. I've got one over there that I'm working for my son. I just finished the first skein of it.
Hey, Kate. Welcome in. Glad to see you.
Yes, I've seen his scrap sweater. I love it. I actually don't have a lot of scrap yarn right now. When I moved from Texas, I didn't have any scraps. I let it go. And I've got about 4 or 5 balls this size that's left over from one of the blankets I did. That's it. And this is the ends of about three or four balls of the Crafter's Secret Big Idea.
Hey, Seeing Stitches.
Hi, Marshallee. That's Seeing Stitches.
Oh, cool.
Yeah. And I have a woven basket in the living room that is probably, the top of it's probably about 2.5 foot around, and it's about 3 foot tall. That is where my acrylic scraps will go. My cotton scraps will go, I'll find a box and throw them in, because that will be my I don't care at home pot holders. Anybody else will get pot holders that actually match.
Mm.
And I
have a drawer where I keep my 3-weight scraps. And I have a scrap blanket that as soon as I, accumulate enough scraps, I'm going to do at least one more round with it.
Mm-hmm.
Janet, I do have a Facebook page called Bearded Yarn Dudes, also a Facebook group.
Mm-hmm.
Actually, Nightbot just gave you the link to all of my links at Linktree.
I'm familiar with King Cole, but I don't know it very much about the brand, because David and I both are American based. King Cole is a UK European based yarn. The reason I know about it is because a lot of the YouTubers, when I first started watching, were UK based.
Mm-hmm.
So I know King Cole, James C. Brett, and Stylecraft Special DK. I actually have packs of Stylecraft that I'm going to use for sweaters. But I would have to go digging in this. If you ask Tank, she's seen my yarn. No, we don't go digging in the yarn until we're getting that project.
Yeah. Tank is asking whether anyone has seen Miguel today.
Who knows is his name.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I haven't seen him today, but I haven't been on all that much.
No. I don't.
He's often in Granny D's live.
I don't know. I don't even know if I'm subbed to him or not. So I know he's a decent guy, and but I haven't checked out his channel. So
I think I am subbed to him,
okay.
but I can't keep them straight anymore.
Boyfriend got the yarn all over my hooks, so unhook the yarn so I can put the hooks up. Sandrine?
Oh, okay. So looks like Andrea has to leave us too.
Bye,
So
Grammy.
glad you were here. Yeah, every now and then I can meet up with Andrea for lunch.
Nice.
Which is fun. She's my local yarn buddy.
I lost mine when I moved, because it was Derek the Nitwit, and that's his channel name. Literally lived probably about 8 to 10 miles from me. So
well, Andrea works in several different locations, but like once a week, or at least it used to be once a week, she would be working like within a mile of me. So, and that's where we met, at her workplace.
Oh, Janet, glue, not fabric glue, Gorilla Glue or Super, and make sure that that tail is up underneath everything, so that when it gets squeezed together, it will stay.
Do you know, I've never used glue.
I
Um,
That's a quick way. The way it is, mine is a little weird because, oh, let me see. Okay, this is one of the factory knots, and
mhm.
because of how ugly it is, I cut it out, and like that. Now, when I'm doing my tails, I will weave it back and forth, but then I split my plies and I will knot my plies. I will knot two, then these two, then these two.
Mm.
And then I cut it off really tight, really close. But Cuppy uses the glue. So, and I've been called extremely weird and strange because of how I do my ends.
I've been called weird and strange for a lot of reasons, but never for that.
My crochet and craft group. There's a lady. She's in her 70s. She has never seen anyone crochet like I do, because right now I'm doing it because of tendonitis. But she says I crochet like I'm knitting.
That looks normal to me.
Yeah, but she's never seen anyone throw it that.
Oh, I see.
And I mean, it just depends on what I'm doing. So,
A suture knot? I don't know what a suture knot is.
surgeon's knot. It's you take the yarn and you basically twist it on each other and pull, and it will knot itself really, really tiny.
I think there are different knots that work for different kinds of yarn better.
Yeah.
See, I don't really like to use roving yarn.
Yeah. No, Claptrap, it doesn't matter because it's comfortable to me, and she's just, she's in her 70s and she's just never seen anyone do it like that. But she said, as long as I'm comfortable, go with it.
Yeah, exactly.
And probably
it's not her wrists.
Yeah. Well, her hands are like this anyway. They're twisted. So, but she's there's the surgeon's knot, the Russian join. The Russian join is not used for weaving in ends. But yeah, that's the way you can join them together.
I think the Russian one is the one that I use.
You take the needles and you sew it back into.
No, that's the one that I've seen used for roving.
Yeah, you can use it on this too. On regular 4-ply acrylic. But it's where you sew it back into itself, it gets a little bulky. If I can talk straight. Yeah. Flip, that's what Tank's saying. You cross it and you like twist it on each side a couple of times, and then you knot it. And then when you pull, it gets really, really tight.
The one I use, it's like where you do on both. You overlap it, and
Mm-hmm.
there's a specific way to tie a knot on both sides, and then you can pull it together so that the knot is really tight, and then you can clip it really close. And I
And
can't
then Michelle,
remember. Oh, maybe Nana Michelle has the name, the magic knot.
I think that's it. It reminds you of the bracelets that you used to when we were kids, and you pulled them together this way, but you pulled another string and it loosened up. That's what the one you're talking about reminds me of.
I'm not sure I ever did that kind of bracelet, but
Uh, yeah, I got one given to me, and I was like, oh, cute, nice. And next day, I ended up busting because the dog my grandfather had played too rough and took off with it. So
yeah,
yeah,
that's fun. Well, we have been going for well over an hour, and I
yay.
think I'm going to call it a day and get myself some dinner. And
And I'm going to rearrange my boxes that I tore yarn out of.
I'm going to put some of my new yarn away, and I'm going to continue working on my baby blanket.
And you reminded me, I have some of that Christmas yarn. I just haven't gotten to it yet because it will be a what I call a stash blanket. Oh my god, I need a blanket for a baby or a lap gan or wheelchair or something like that. Do you have these colors? Yeah, okay, here. And I'll tell them, just enough basically to replace the yarn is all I'm worried about. Because I don't crochet off it.
Nana Michelle asks me what's for dinner, and I don't know because I had a big lunch.
He had a choice of Alfredo pasta and salad or ramen noodles. He chose ramen.
There you go.
Yeah.
There you
And
go.
considering between my son and his mother and him, we go through about a 12 pack in a week. Yeah.
Of ramen? Wow.
Well, my son is 18, and that was one of the first things he learned to cook. So that's comfort food. And when I'm cooking, I cook for me, him, and his mother because half the time my son's at work, and that's three or four packs of ramen at a time.
Oh, yeah, I
Yeah.
can see. Yeah, yeah. Now, let's see. I had a really, really nice piece of steamed salmon
Mm.
at lunch. And it was almost too much. But being the trooper that I am, I
Yeah,
got it all down.
I those last two bites are just like, okay, let me get a little bit of water in so it'll shove everything down and get those last two bites.
Something
Especially
like that.
when it's
Yeah.
good made, very well made food. If I can talk straight. Yeah.
Well, actually, I have been having trouble just having no appetite. So
Yeah.
it was good that I got that down. So maybe I'll just have like a peanut butter sandwich or something like that.
He lost 5 pounds in 2 weeks because we found out he has IBS. So
Ooh,
yeah, and
that'll do it.
it took about 2 weeks to get it where it was, and he could eat regularly again,
Uh-huh.
but his portion sizes were about half. So and he's just now getting back to where he's eating his full size from April. And I'm like, okay, fine. That means I'm cutting mine back down now. So
Mm. So anyway, I'm going to say good night to everybody and thank you for being here. If anybody watches the replay, I want to thank those people especially. And don't forget to hit the the thumbs up and the subscribe. And what is it I always say? Comment, like, subscribe, share, and keep coming
bell.
back. And
Yep.
there we go.
Y'all guys have a good night. Thank you for coming in. And David, thank you for having me up.
Of course, it's been a pleasure.
Yeah.
Bye-bye, everyone. I'll see
Bye,
you
guys.
guys again soon.